What up, ladies and gentlemen? We're talking about free agency here, the defensive side of the football, and the Cleveland Browns are looking at some veterans. Yes, on the defensive side. I said that already. The Philadelphia Eagles, they have two defensive linemen that we could use in the perfect world. We'll sign both of them. Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham. But it's not a perfect world, and maybe we only get one. Maybe only one of them. So let's take a look at them. Let's look at Fletcher Cox for a second here. Fletcher Cox, my guy, come on down. Now, he's 32 years old. He's a defensive tackle that we could sorely use here in Cleveland. I might add, if you don't believe me, then you don't have to believe me. It's your world. I just live in it. Last year, he had 23 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 7 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. That's better than anybody did if we had defensive tackle last year. I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to say that's better than anybody we had. We could use him. He may not cost a lot of money. He's 32 years old. He is a veteran. He's not a young whippersnapper. I want Fletcher Cox on this team right now, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Sign me up. Let me know in the comments if you want Fletcher Cox, because I want Fletcher Cox right now. Now let's talk about Brandon Ingram. He's a little bit older. He's 35 years old. He's a defensive end. Put him opposite of Myles Garrett. He's a little older, okay, but let's look at his stat line. 2022. This is what's so impressive about Brandon Graham. Think about this for a second. He started 1 game in 2022. That's right, 1. But he had 11 sacks and only started 1 game. 19 tackles. Okay, now I know, what if he only came in on the second play? I know somebody smart would say that. What if he only came in on the second play? It doesn't matter. He had 11 sacks with the 1 start. We had Jadeveon Clowney last year, and he had 2 whopping sacks, 2. Brandon Graham had 11 sacks, and he's 35 years old. So, yeah, he may be a little older, but he can produce. Sign me up for Brandon Graham, too. That's right. I'm spoiled. Give me Brandon Graham and give me Fletcher Cox. Give me both of them. But these two veteran defensive linemen could bolster this unit along with Myles Garrett. Free agency is where we're going to have to improve this defense. Now, will they get both? Probably not, but it's just a fantasy world, and I love talking fantasy with my comment section. So let me know in the comments, do you want Brandon Graham? Let me know. Put a yes or put a no. This is that part of the video. You know, we do this every once in a while to make sure you're still watching and you're still with me. As you see, I'm rocking merch, man. I'm rocking it. As you can see, I see ya when I see ya. We got, look at me, fresher than, never mind. And then in the last reaction video, you seen we had the energy. We got the energy shirt. Let me know in the building if you rocking with me. If you rocking with the merch, let me know. And I appreciate you always watching my videos. So in the hashtag, if you get to this part of the video, in your comment, hashtag merch, MERCH, and you can do hashtag energy, hashtag see ya when I see ya, all that good stuff. Let's go. Now, who's next we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about my guy, Jesse Bates III. He is now my guy because in the article, he said he would love to play with Deshaun Watson in the Cleveland Browns. Hint, hint, Deshaun Watson in the Cleveland Browns. He would love to play with our Cleveland Browns. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. He's going to cost some money, okay? He's going to cost cash, moolah, De Niro, dollar bills. He's not going to be cheap. Can we afford him? Right now, we can't. But Jesse Bates III had a brilliant season last season, and that's why he's going to cost a whole lot of money. He had a career-high 4 interceptions at the safety position. He is going to cost every single penny that he wants. He's already at market value at about $14 million a year, and that price is going to climb. If you don't believe me, you don't have to believe me. Why would you believe me? Who am I? But the price is going to climb for Jessie Bates III. He wants to come to Cleveland and play with Watson and the Browns. Why wouldn't he? I don't know. I want to play with Cleveland, but I am terrible, and he is not. So they already talked about having Jessie Bates III as maybe a replacement for JJ3, who was out of here. But Andrew Berry's going to have to do some reworking, some reconstructing, and all that. I am not a capologist. I tell you guys that all the time, and I know you're going to yell at me in the comments and say it's not going to work. No, we shouldn't have did this, and we shouldn't have did that, and you can yell at me all you want. But Brandon Graham, sign me up. Fletcher Cox, sign me up. Those two may be more doable because they're older and they may not cost as much money. Jessie Bates III, I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. Never say never. But hey, you know, you already know the drill by now. You know what to do. If you like it, then you like it, and you just do the drill. But if not, hey, that's okay. And there should be 2 more, videos popping up right around here sometime in this point. Hit those videos, watch those reactions, because we do what we do. And for the rest of you, you already know the drill. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.